Now, this week I got to tell you about my experience with an animal predator call, using one. I was sitting around one day and I decided, oh, I got this great idea. You know, somebody said that you can get a predator call, and you can get animals to come to you right out of the brush and stuff, close enough to photograph. And you know, they're going to think that there's an injured animal or something, and you can get great photographs of these animals coming in. So I decided, oh, I got to try this. So I went down to a sporting goods store, you know, asked around, and I decided, oh, I'm going to get one that specializes for coyotes. And you know, it's a rabbit call that just kind of squeals and sounds like an injured rabbit, I guess. So I decided, well, I know a spot to go over in eastern Washington, out in the sagebrush, where I've seen coyote signs before while I was out there bird hunting. And so I, grabbed my call, I grabbed a slingshot just to entertain myself, and I grabbed my camera. And I decided, okay, I'm gonna, park my car, walk in about half a mile, and set up camp. And I put up a little target to, just do some target practicing while I'm waiting. I didn't know how long it was going to take for, anything to show up. So I set out a little slingshot targets. And then I grabbed the call and let out a squeak, and man, that thing was really loud. If somebody was standing next to me, it would have scared the pants off from them. But, it squealed like a rabbit, I guess dying in distress or something. So anyway, I let go a blast, and, so I sat back for a few minutes, and I took out my slingshot, and I'm plunking away, and about every 10-15 minutes, I'd decide, well, let's try it again. So I, giving out another squeal on the rabbit call, and go back to plinking my with my slingshot. And a couple things that I brought along, besides my camera, I also had my hunting knife and some bear spray, just for safety's sake, in case the coyote got too close and thought I was the rabbit or something like that. So I'm out there and I'm just plinking away, and after about maybe half an hour, I hear a little bit of rustling in the brush. So man, I grab my camera and I'm all ready, and I'm kind of looking over where I heard the noise, and all of a sudden this head pops out, but it's not a coyote, it's a mountain lion. I mean, he's about 30 feet away. I mean, just scared. Oh my God, And so I dropped the camera and grabbed the bear spray and said, "Get out of here," and it startled the mountain lion, and he's looking at me and he's looking around, and he stayed there for a couple of minutes. He says, "What in the heck happened to that rabbit?" But pretty soon he turns around and he takes off, and man, was I glad to see him go. I mean, I was just not prepared for this, and it was a little scary actually. And so I decided, well, if I ever do this thing again, I'll come up with some hunting equipment or something like that. But that's my experience with a predator call. I mean, they really work, sometimes even better than you think they might. We hope that you enjoyed this week's telling of Campfire Tales. Please remember to hit subscribe to make sure that you get the announcements for next week's upcoming activities, as well as the new topics for the Campfire Tales. Please also share the fun that we have here and let your friends know about our website. Check out RogersOutdoorChannel.org for more information and to stay connected. If you like the outdoors, great to enjoy this site.